Let that happen for days and weeks, and you are staring at some severe illness. Can you think of a bigger pandemic than this? This is the data just for the United States alone. Imagine how this pandemic has gripped the entire mankind. And still the entire world is sleeping oblivious to its dangers. How risky is that? Let me tell you some ways to get better too. If you can get only one takeaway from this video, this has got to be it. Welcome on board. You are at the Life Cues Junction. Congratulations, you are at the right channel on a wonderful journey called life. Are you ready for a new ride today? Remember, the train leaves on time. So please go ahead, subscribe, and press the bell icon to help us be on time. Done that? Thank you. Let's go. Have you ever walked around like a zombie all day, with your shoulders down, feeling groggy and irritable? I bet you have. Has it ever happened that you finished a supposedly productive day only to see your productivity go for a toss the next day in the sea of yawns and uneasiness? You felt like not even several shots of espressos seemed to come to your rescue. I tell you what, let that happen for days and weeks, and you are staring at some severe illness. Let that happen for a few months on the trot, and well, you are staring at your death. Yes, you heard me right. At your death. So what's happening here, my friend? Apparently nothing, but actually everything. You are ignoring the most important refreshment and recovery mechanism given to you. Your sleep. If you don't do this one thing right, no amount of right food or exercise can help you much. So today in this video, we are going to talk about how important, not just important, but how critical it is to get enough sleep regularly and how disastrous a lack of it could be for our mental and physical well-being. Someone once rightly said, your bed is the best clinic you can visit every night for free. According to some studies over the decades, lack of good sleep is a key underlying factor for more than half of the serious ailments in people overall. Can you think of a bigger pandemic than this? If there is any doubt in anyone's mind anywhere, let me share some key facts with you. According to the American Sleep Association, 50 to 70 million adults in the US have a sleep disorder. More than 1,500 deaths and 40,000 non-fatal injuries are caused annually due to drowsy drivers. Insomnia is the most common specific sleep disorder, with about 40% adults having either mild or chronic insomnia. Around 3 to 5% of the overall proportion of obesity in adults can be attributed to short sleep. Regular sleep deprivation has been shown to make a significant contribution to the average of more than 100,000 deaths occurring each year in the US hospitals due to medical errors. This is the data just for the United States alone. Imagine how this pandemic has gripped the entire mankind. And still the entire world is sleeping oblivious to its dangers. How risky is that? A lot of us may be doing many good things to maintain our health, like regular exercise, having a healthy diet, drinking enough water, avoiding sugar and aerated drinks. But for some strange reasons though, sleep doesn't rank highly on that list. Burning midnight oil, working till the dawn, night outs, late night parties are all considered macho and worn like a badge of honor by many of us. Sleep is such a vital function. If you are just going for 4 to 5 hours of sleep every day, you will continuously feel fatigued after waking up from sleep, and this will continue throughout the day. To perform at its optimum, your body requires sleep just as it needs air and food to survive. Alright, enough of the importance of sleep. Let me tell you just a few unwanted guests you may be inviting in your life by not doing it. That is not sleeping well and not sleeping enough. Cardiovascular diseases. Your blood sugar, blood pressure, and inflammation levels are all impacted by sleep-related processes, which are essential for your body's capacity to heal and maintain the heart and blood vessels. Cardiovascular diseases are more likely to affect people who receive insufficient sleep. One study found a clear connection between insomnia and a higher risk of heart attack and stroke. Next is mental health disorder. Poor or insufficient sleep might increase the chances of developing mental health problems. It is clinically proven that sleep issues contribute to the onset and worsening of several mental health problems, including sadness, anxiety, and even suicidal thinking. The two countries with the worst sleep qualities are South Korea and Japan. And no surprises, these two nations also have among the highest rates of suicide in the entire world. In Japan, there is even a phenomenon called as karoshi, or death through sleep deprivation. So literally keep a good eye on your sleep. Number 3 is obesity. Researchers have also found that people tend to crave more and consume more calories and carbs when they don't get enough sleep. This means you naturally tend to eat more if you sleep less. This is quite a risky mechanism of your body to replenish the lack of energy which is caused due to a lack of adequate and refreshing sleep. Just one of the several ways that poor sleep is tied to obesity and problems maintaining a healthy weight. And not too far behind is diabetes. Your blood sugar level and the amount of sleep you get are directly related. In fact, your blood sugar levels rise with the decrease in the amount of sleep you get. Although it's quite okay for your blood sugar levels to surge a bit while you are sleeping, but not getting enough good sleep consistently will cause these levels to rise even higher. A person who is at a higher risk of developing diabetes will have trouble limiting this surge because their muscle, fat, and liver cells will have trouble absorbing the glucose. The recommended 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night will aid in regulating your blood sugar levels and will save you from being a diabetic. And don't forget the hormonal abnormalities that lack of sleep may lead to. You need at least 3 hours of unbroken sleep to produce testosterone. Hormone production may be impacted by frequent nighttime awakenings. Growth hormone synthesis may also be impacted by this disruption, particularly in young children and teenagers. In addition to other growth-related activities, these hormones aid in the body's ability to increase muscle mass and repair cells and tissues. You don't believe all that I just said? Right. Then take my challenge for just 3 days. Eat well, stay hydrated, and do your regular exercise of any kind, but sleep very little on 3 days on the trot. And let me know in your comments as to how you felt on day 4. Jokes apart, I'm not here to just scare you with the facts. As a good friend, let me tell you some ways to get better too. But before that, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. I need some motivation too. Done that? Thank you. Now let's get back to the video. Tip number 1. Maintain regular sleeping and waking up time. At least the time that you wake up must be non-negotiable. No matter if it is a weekend or a holiday, get up at the same time every day. You actually get better nighttime sleep if you wake up at the same time every day. A regular wake-up time encourages a strong urge for sleep at the right time. By sleeping in longer than your regular wake-up time, you will diminish this sleep drive. That will make it more difficult for you to fall asleep the next evening. That's why you will notice that it is considerably more difficult to wake up earlier on Monday mornings after spending the weekends sleeping in longer and waking up quite late. Tip number 2. Have a relaxing bedtime routine. You should engage yourself in some sort of soothing activity before bed, such as taking a warm bath or reading a book. Making such things a part of your evening routine can help you develop the habit of associating them with sleep. You will be able to fall asleep more quickly and will sleep more deeply thanks to this association. Next tip, put away your tablets and smartphones. Difficult. Electronic devices keep your thoughts racing, keeping you from falling asleep since they prevent you from being comfortable, and the blue lights from these devices do not let you feel sleepy for long. Putting them away at least an hour or 2 before going to bed will help you fall asleep faster. If you can get only one takeaway from this video, this has got to be it. And the last tip is, avoid things that can interfere with sleep. Avoiding things such as late dinners, caffeine, smoking, and alcohol can also be extremely helpful. Start by cutting down on these things as much as you can. Try to not consume anything other than water after 7 p.m. or at the latest 8 in the evening, at least 2-3 hours before you sleep. This is going to help you immensely. So let me know, what is that one thing that you're going to do to get more sleep every night from now on? Remember, if you sleep well, you keep well. It's as simple as that. So my friend, bed or deathbed? Choice is yours. Well, that's all for our ride today. Hope you enjoyed it. leave us a like and subscribe if not already done so. Thank you for being such a wonderful guest. Take a ride with our next video or see you on our next trip. Till then, take good care of yourself and stay special. Bye-bye.